when we had last left Ralof Iceblade, the Northern Crusader. He did some duties for both the Fighters Guild and the Imperial Legion. He traveled to what was the place called? Shit. Nivalis. He traveled to Nivalis and helped a shopkeeper catch a thief. He also delivered an important missive to none other than the commander of the fort over at Nivalis. And now he is back in Firewatch for yet more fun adventures. Let's get to it. So today what we're gonna do, we're gonna go after a person. We're gonna go after probably a skooma dealer, right? So we got a couple of things to do. So here's the deal from this person. Vicious says that an agent of the Legion, Dovis Athrion, was supposed to deliver some contraband he confiscated, but that he has failed to arrive. His guar was seen dead on an island just west of Firewatch. All right, apologies for the awkward cut there. A stupid program popped up and said something went wrong and made Morrowind crash. So that was great, and it had nothing to do with Morrowind either. So that was annoying. Anyway, I don't even remember where I was with reading this. His guar was seen dead on an island just west of Firewatch, so I am to go there and investigate. If I cannot save or find him, I am to recover the agent's contraband or skooma bottles. And we did talk to Darnell, the guy, and he said, I've got a suspicion this agent isn't any sort of Legion affiliate at all, champion. I'll bet when you find the guy, he won't be in a uniform. He'll just be some rank smuggler that Vicious has a deal with. If I'm right, don't give it to Vicious, and we're definitely not going to give it to Vicious. Now, aside from that, we also got this job. Permil Danconis wants me to help Coladia Nellis get rid of her stalker, Garrulus Merrill, an outlaw who claims he wants some family heirloom of hers. If I want, I could just kill him. But Permil says if I do, it should be done outside of Firewatch, so as not to worry the townsfolk. Alternatively, Permil thinks I could use him to help Mashug grow Dugal out of Nasudan. And we will do that. But first, we're going to take care of the Legion business. And we're here at the potion shop because I want to see if we can get some potions of water walking.
Can I interest you in something?
Yes, actually. Oh, that reminds me. You like me. There we go. All right. We can get a potion of water walking. Better than nothing, I suppose. Let's see if we can get something from the Mages Guild, which is just over here. Let's see if they have more potions of water walking than just the one. Because I suspect we're gonna have to do a lot of water walk. It's gonna be quite the watery trek. Hello there. Barter. I need... Do you have potions of water walking? Well, you have standard restore health potions. Those are helpful. How many of those do I have? I've got quite a few, so I think I'm actually set on that. Do you have a quality? Well, he has quality swift swim. I guess that's helpful. It's not really what I want, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. All right, sure. Thanks for that. Well, I got what I wanted. Okay. Let's keep moving.
I'm waiting.
You're gonna have to keep waiting. All right.
Yes, friend.
So it's to the west of here, this island. So I don't really see anything on the world map that would indicate its presence necessarily. So maybe it's a very small island that doesn't even show up on the world map, which would make sense, I guess. So supposedly it's just due west of here. Oh, that reminds me, I should do a save here at the beginning of the episode. I really should have done that when I was outside of the shop, but I forgot, alas. All right. If only we were doing this on a clear day. Oh, it's 9 p.m. Oh shit, we didn't rest. Oh my gosh. I thought I had put Ralof to bed, but I guess not. How silly of me. Okay. Well, nothing but gray emptiness. Let's wait. 11 hours. That did not help the situation at all. Is that an island over there? I can't really tell. I mean, that could be it, but I don't know for sure. All right. I mean, that's northwest, so that can't be it, right? Unless it is. That could be it, honestly. Because if we just keep walking, eventually we're going to get back to Vardenfell. Oh, yeah, that didn't last very long. All right, Swift Swim. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Yeah, we're being attacked by something. And I don't really know what. Just keep moving. Hopefully it won't get us. All right, there we go. It did not get us. Nice. All right, we should armor up now that we're here. There we go. Perfect. I mean, this could very well be it. There's a tomb here. I almost want to check it out. Get a little distracted right off the bat. Yeah, I don't think this is it, actually. Would that be an island over there? It's just a bunch of rocks. Well, you know what? We're here. Let's check out the ancestral tomb. See if there are any goodies in there. Oh no, this is it. Oh shit. Pack Gwar. The Gwar's mutilated body lies on the shore by the tomb. Whoa. Examine the corpse. There are marks on the Gwar's body as if someone tried to stitch together a wound. Damn. Okay. Uh-huh. Well, this seems a little dangerous. Ooh. Interesting. All right. Let's get in there. All right, let's see what we're dealing with. Let's do a quick save. Just in case this happens to be a lot. More than we bargained for. This wooden door. Oh, fuck, a bone walker. A plague bearer. Ooh, I don't want to touch that. I'm scared of what'll happen if I touch the plague bearer bone walker. That seems bad. Bargain potion of jump. Titan longsword. Looks cool. But no, thank you. Do I have... I do. Perfect. Feather belt. Feather, 20 points for 10 seconds on self. Interesting. I'll take it. Why not? Oh. This might be him. Oh shit. That's funny, I can get him through there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, fuck. Alright. Let's use this. Oh yeah, of course. It's a skeleton. Of course it doesn't work on him. What was I thinking? Do I have any scrolls that would be helpful? I bet that door's locked, huh? Yeah, locked and trapped. All right. All right. Yeah, he has the things. Oh, wow. 2 of them were empty. So he took some of the skooma. There we go. All right, journal's been updated. I found the agent's corpse in the tomb, and he has 2 full bottles of skooma and 2 empty. And we are definitely not going to be returning this to the commanding officer because he is clearly not trustworthy. Should I use Ikash's lock splitter? How many of those do I have? Oh, I've got a lot. All right, sure, we'll use it. Okay, and it's trapped. Let's see if we can disarm it. Hey, look at that. Ooh, look at all this. Wood, beetle shell. Fortify endurance and detect animal. Interesting. Ooh. Those are some good ones. Those are some good effects. Restore endurance and restore magicka. Don't always get... Restore magicka is kind of a hard effect to find, so it was a... That was lucky. Cool tapestry. That stack of gold right here. Take that fat stack. Titan War Axe. Got a scroll here. Taldum Scorcher. Cool. Yeah, let's keep moving. Let's see what else is in the tomb. Let's try our axe. I'm a little scared. Yeah, they damaged health. They damaged my strength. Cool, great. Not so, it wasn't too bad though. Could have been worse. Bone meal. Ooh, bone meal has telekinesis on it. I didn't know that. Oh shit, not another one. Okay, well that's a lesser one. They're not as bad. They don't damage your, they don't permanently damage your strength in the same way that the greater ones do, which is nice. Ooh, chokeweed. Restores stuff and things. I did not realize that. All right. Book of Rest and Endings. Chest. Lock level 30. Not worth it. All right. Well, that was successful. Should I Divine Intervention back? Or should I take the fun way back? Don't know. Well, there was clearly another way to get here, which was hopping on those little stone platforms. Maybe we'll do a little bit of platforming for fun. Ooh. Nope, not happening. But we can still swim across for funsies. Something is attacking me. Oh, there you are. There we go. Easy peasy. Oh god, another thing is attacking me. Did you guys lay off? God damn. Have some coffee. Damn it. Not when I'm sipping coffee, that's not okay. Oh, one of you bastards. Let's use our thing. Excellent. Disease Cliff Racer. I'm not touching that thing. All right. What else wants me dead? Is it another fucking Cliff Racer? I swear to God, if it's another Cliff Racer. I don't know. I can't see it. No. I don't know. We just have combat music for reasons. Alright, well, we'll hurry back. You know what we might do? Is stop by the temple and get ourselves a restore... Whatchamahoozits. Restore... Thingies. Restore strength spell. There we go. Or when we have to do with bone walkers. I think that's a good idea. Alright, I'm gonna do us all a favor and just turn down the music a bit. There we go. Now you can just enjoy the sounds of the rain in Morrowind land. It's gotta be a Cliff Racer stuck on something. And that's what makes the most sense to me. Alright. We made it back. Cool. So we're, like I said, we're not gonna return to the Fort Commander. We're gonna go ahead and go back to what's-his-face. To, Daryl, I think his name was. Daryl, I think. Yeah, I think that's what his name was. That's gotta be the most real life name I've heard in Elder Scrolls. Right next to Tyrone, there's a character in Livia named Tyrone the Red Guard, which is a choice.
Anything I can
Seems
do
like
for
a
you?
oh Darnell. That still sounds pretty real life to me. Anyway, here I found the contraband, and yeah, he was dead. You found the agent? Did he have any skooma? If he did, you should give it to me. Yeah, he had 2 bottles of skooma. Thanks. I'll have this properly disposed of. In the meantime, have this. And when you report back to Vicious, you can just say he drank it all. There's no reason he wouldn't believe you. And he gave us 100 gold for our trouble. Perfect. All right. So tell us about Vicious a little bit more. Throwmill's most loyal stooge. He'll act formal enough, but don't let it fool you. He's got one goal, keeping himself and his commander comfortable. Who is Throwmill? What's his deal? He's the commander of the garrison in Telvanus district, and a villain of the highest order. All he cares about is personal security and comfort, not about the Empire, or its people, or even about Firewatch. Watch yourself around him. Thanks for the advice. Alright, by the way, we should turn up the volume, the music, now that we're not being assaulted by cliff racers, getting stuck on things. Just watch, as soon as we walk outside, the combat music resumes. Oh yeah, told you so. Alright, let's turn it back down. Cool. Oh yeah, it was a cliff racer. Oh my gosh. Ah! Well, bye cliff racer.
Anytime now.
Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and deal with, well, let's stop by the chapel, first of all, and get ourselves fixed up. So we're a little messed up from the Bone Walker. Chapel is just over here. Oh, there's a telescope on that tower. Oh, that's cool. That's got to be connected to a quest in some way, right? Hello, Ralis. Would you mind? I'm trying to hear what the theurgist has to say. Oh, this fellow right here. Let's pray to the divines, restore attributes, pray to Akatosh. I believe this is a chapel of Akatosh. There we go. Strength is back to normal. Ooh, what's that? Adamantium ore. Ooh. Just got adamantium ore sitting around. Hello there. Welcome, Acolyte Rayloff Iceblade. Can I tell you about our services? Or if you feel like donating a little time and effort, you could perform errands for the Imperial Cult. You know what? I would love to, but not right now. You don't sell spells. This person, however, might. Ladia Tunifus. Welcome, Acolyte Rayloff Iceblade. Can I tell you about our services? Or if you feel like donating... Yeah. She does sell spells by the seashore. Literally by the seashore. Strength. Restore strength. Let's please. That'll be good for us. And the good thing is that since we have a restore strength spell, we can make restore attribute spells of various kinds now. It's very handy. Anything interesting here? Got Frost Bloom, Frost damage, 1 to 25 points for 5 seconds and 10 feet on target. We're gonna save up our money because we have some pretty nifty custom spells that we've been using, so I don't think we really need to do that. Oh, there's more here. Yeah, you should probably wash up before heading home. You stink. All right. You are no one in particular. That guy is standing in an alcove, and that's kind of interesting. This is a very interesting chapel, actually. I like the way it's laid out. I like it quite a bit. Feels very scholarly. I enjoy that. Proteo. You also sell spells. What kind of spells do you sell? Divine Aid. Fortify Willpower. Oh, actually, you know what? Things like this are pretty darn helpful. I've been thinking about making a buff spell for our agility and strength. Let's get the cheapest one that he's got, just so that we have something as a base that we can use for our own spell. Let's get Iron Will. That's good for resist magic. Okay, now we'll do some spell making. Fortify attributes, strength on self. We'll say... Let's bear in mind, this is going to be relatively short-lived. It's going to be just enough to help us out in combat We'll fortify agility. Self. Also 20 points. For 10 seconds. Nice. And we'll call it Talos's Sword Arm 1. Perfect. Very cool. Yeah. That'll be helpful, for sure. Fortify them both by 20. This should also help with our block. So we've been slow to level up block. And our agility. Alright. Cool. Well, that was helpful. Alright. We'll make restore attribute spells as the need arises, I guess. There's no reason to rush that. Alright, let's go ahead and return to our commander. And see if see how he reacts to getting 2 empty skooma bottles. This should be interesting. Vials, I guess they should be called, not bottles. Yeah, it should be interesting to see what he says. All right. This tower. Hello there. Have you found our agent's contraband, Rayloff Iceblade? Yes, he was dead and he drank all the skooma. You found him and he'd used all the skooma? What an idiot. Let's just move on then. Talk to me when you're ready for more orders. Can I get advancement from you? I can't. Who do I get advancement from? I want to get advancement. I want to advance.
Your bidding, agent?
Who do I talk to? I forget. I think, actually, I might remember where they are. Let's turn the music back up. There we go. And we'll actually turn the voice back up too. There. Okay. I think the person we talked to for advancement is in this tower. It looks big and important, you know, so I think that would make sense, right? Break light beacon. Do I talk to you for advancement? You're a good soldier, and you follow orders, but there's concern you may not be up to the requirements of Knight Errant. Work out some more and practice with our trainers. Right, what are we missing out on?
Do you need something?
Was it personality? What was I missing out on? Imperial Legion. Need 1 skill at 50 and need 2 skills at 15. Oh yeah, personality, we need to get it up to 31, I forgot. Right. Yeah, that's something we're gonna take care of on the next level up. Okay, makes sense. All right, then never mind then. Okay, for now though, we're gonna put a pause on Legion activities. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna help Claudia Nellis get rid of a stalker who goes by the name of Garrulus Merrill. We're not gonna kill him. We are going to see if we can lure him to Nasudan. And he can take Mashuk's place in the trap, more or less. So, let's go ahead and find her. Have a chat with her. See if we can get more information. I believe she's in this house right here. No, that's not it. Where does she live again? It's Claudia Nellis. Claudia Nellis. Claudia Nellis. Ah, here we go. Hello there. You like me. There we go. I don't think we've been introduced, traveler. I'm Claudia Nellis. How can I help you? Well, I'm here to help you with a stalker. Are you the one from the Fighters Guild? Very well. I need you to deal with this man called Garrulus Merrill. He has been following me and demanding some amulet that I have no knowledge of. I can barely even leave the house. There he is now, looming outside my window. Please get rid of him. I will be ever grateful. And do. He's just outside your window, huh? It's a shame you can't actually see through the windows. They're just set dressing, but that's okay. Definitely not you.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Where is he? Oh, this is the poor part of town, huh? Ah, there he is. Yep, he's definitely being a creep.
How are you today?
Hey, he likes me. Look at that. Huh? What do you want? I'm searching for a certain item. I know where it is. I know where the item you seek is. This amulet. You know where the amulet of Nellis' Fury is? Well then, you must know how it belonged to a powerful wizard. Martilia Nellis, yeah? Well, I know people who know people, and they've been able to track down his last remaining descendant. And who is it? Who is that descendant? See this house? It belongs to Claudia Nellis, Martilian's last living descendant. I'm sure she must have his amulet. I heard it was passed down through the generations, so she's gotta have it, right? But you say you know where it is, and it's not here. It's in the hands of the necromancer of Nasudan. I will take you to him. You seem like you know what you're talking about, but we'll just have to see. Lead the way. All right, awesome. So he'll follow us. All right, so Nasudan, gonna be a bit of a trek. Yep, following very slowly. Not nearly as fast as I am. I'm gonna take off our shoulder things. We don't really need them, I don't think. Should be fine. Leave a little bit of armor on, though. All right, great. Now, the one thing I do want to do, let's go ahead and, let's see here. Arthiel is so fucking good. It's crazy that you start out that if you pick Restoration as a major skill, you start off with a really fucking good healing spell in your inventory. That's nuts. Let's do this right here. Talus' sword arm on, I think this is 6. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. Might get a chance to use it in a second. There's a scamp up there. I think it's a scamp. Looks like a scamp to me. Yeah, looks like a scamp to me. All right, let's keep moving. Oh, here comes the scamp. Use our thing.
Let's see what you're made of.
Nice. Take care of the scamp real quick. A lit. Let's dispose of the corpse. Something that we killed earlier. What is going on? What wants us dead right now? Let's go ahead and take a little bit of Restore Magicka. Something here really wants us dead, huh? I don't think this guy got hit at all, right? I think he's okay. Do. Oh, there's another one of those weirdos. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, that's his health, I think. Oh, let's see if we can heal him. I don't want him to die. All right. Oh no, he's fine. Okay, great. Dispose of the corpse. Let's get Talus' sword arm on because we're about to deal with some weird creatures over here. We'll do a quick save. They look like satyrs. Uh-oh. You good? Don't want you to die. Gotta make sure you get your amulet, right? Yeah. That's exactly why I want to keep you alive. We gotta make sure you get your amulet. It's what's rightfully yours, of course. Yeah, that's exactly it. All right. Oh shit. Whew. Oh shit. Uh-oh.
This is pointless. Give in.
Whew. Jesus Christ. This place is dangerous. All right, let's take a standard magicka potion and then we'll heal him up. All right. There, you're welcome. All right, we'll take some hearth heal. There we go. Cool. Oh, there's another one over there. All right, we're not going to deal with that. Restore fatigue and cure paralyzation. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. All right, let's go ahead and ferry over. Let's get back on the main road. Dangerous out here, man. Holy crap. Another restore magicka. Okay. Ugh, another one of those monsters. Here's what I'm gonna say. If some monster kills him, we'll accept it. But if I accidentally kill him, that we will reload. I would like to think that Ralof would be careful enough to not accidentally kill him. We're gonna go around that monster. As much as I want to go after it. Oh, fucking cliff racer. Of course there's a cliff racer. This guy's surprisingly slow. I'm still kind of surprised at how quickly we moved, to be honest. Not like we have a ton of speed. All right, there it is, just over there. Woof, all right, we're just about there. Thank goodness. All right, I don't trust that thing. Oh, it was dead. Cool. Horned beetle. Dispose of the corpse. Don't need uploading the save file. Uh-oh. Ugh.
I've trifled with you long enough.
And another one. Are you kidding me? Why can't you just leave us alone? A couple. Ah, damn it.
You're mine.
There we go. Perfect. I love how they just drop out of the sky. All right, don't stand in my way, please. All right. Let's go ahead and get into Nasudan. All right, my friend, it's just in here. Just in here. Hello. So, this is the place, huh? Who's the orc? He's a friend of mine. Why don't we go over there and have a chat with him? Whatever you say.
You need not be afraid. My anger is reserved for the foolish.
Oh, like this fool. All right. Who's your friend, Ralof Iceblade? Garrulus here is just an acquaintance of mine. Hey, wasn't there something you wanted to show me on the lower levels? Why don't you and I go there now? Yes, let's go there now, Ralof Iceblade. Why don't you wait here, Garrulus? Let's do it. Something about this isn't right. I'm coming with you. What is this? Hey, you two, I can't get to you. Are you leaving me here? You cold-hearted bastards, get back here at once. No, we will not be doing that. You are stuck here, my friend. Mashug. Glad you got out, buddy. I think he's worked it out now. Come on, let's get out of here. Yeah, let's do that. Ah, sweet fresh air. I never thought I'd get out of that place. I am in your debt, Rayloff Iceblade. You head back to the guild hall. I'm going to wait here for a while and recover. Fair enough. See you back there. Hopefully. All right. Divine intervention. Let's do it. Back there right quick. Fantastic. Now, do we have to report to What's-Her-Face and tell her your stalker's gone? Let's do that. Couldn't hurt, right? Let's go talk to her real quick. Let her know that we took care of the stalker in a very creative way. All right. Good news, Caladia. Took care of the stalker for you. You again? Yeah, I took care of the stalker. You say you have dealt with him? Thank you, Rayloff Iceblade. Now I can finally live in peace. Good, I'm glad. Does she really not know about the amulet?
My mother warned me
I don't know.
about mooks like you.
Mooks? How dare you? She called me a mook. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good.
I can already tell. I'm not going to like you.
Okay. Let's go ahead and
Find someone else to. You have potential.
report our success.
Are you here for
I don't
training?
believe it.
No, I'm here to report my success. Got rid of the stalker and freed Mashug in one swift blow. I lost the word there.
You were able to free Mashug Dugal. Excellent work, Warder. I'm glad to see you follow my advice. Good show. Do not feel guilty for leaving Garrulus to that unpleasant fate. As I said earlier, he is an outlaw, and if bringing him to justice allows us to rescue one of our own, I feel that is a fair trade. Now, let us move on to further orders.
Yes, but do you have advancement for me?
Perform your duties and practice your skills. You are not ready yet.
All right, orders?
I don't have more orders for you. You've done well enough. Talk to Master Brandt upstairs. You may even meet his standards. Alternatively, consider visiting Artis in Helnim or Hundi in Sadrith Mora.
Interesting. Training? Excuse me. Can you train me in block? No, because I still haven't raised my agility up high enough. All right, this guy's our armor. Well, we can do repairs ourselves. Chip to blade, I'm your man. I need that, thank you. Interesting steel helm. Let's see here, do we need repairs? A little bit. Nice. All right, you can have that hammer back. Sell it back to you. You want the empty vial? No, I didn't think so. Okay. Just kind of looking at what I got here. Yeah. Do I have anything else that does restore magicka? As far as... Doesn't look like it. Sad times. Right, well, there you go. Enjoy your hammer back. Door to Firewatch. We haven't looked around the guild hall much. It occurs to me. Can't even get in there, but that goes outside.
You have potential, Outlander.
All right.
Are you here for training?
So in a particular training, Longblade Athletics Marksman. Oh, Marksman does agility. We could just train up Marksman for fun. So we can get our agility up. We've been neglecting it quite a bit. And because it's Marksman, it wouldn't contribute to our overall level. So you know what, why not? Nice. All right, so when we level up next, we should be able to get that up pretty well. Yeah.
How does the day greet you, friend?
Well, let's check upstairs with what's-his-face and see if he does have work for us. Hopefully we meet his standards. It's 5 a.m. I mean, you know what? Maybe we should take a nap, get our attributes back and all
How may I
that.
help you, Nord?
Nice. Cool. Excuse you. All right. Oh, there's even more. Locked door.
Well met, Outlander.
Dirty arched door.
Warm greetings. The Nord speaks.
Small Khajiit.
Droba welcomes you. How may Droba favor his new friend?
What's your background? Oh, you're a journeyman of a fighter's guild. You're a monk. Oh, interesting. Okay. Your trade?
I am a monk. In mind and spirit, I am a student of the hidden mysteries, of the unseen world that lies beyond the objects and ideas of everyday life. In body, I am a student of the ancient martial arts, patterned on the rain of sand fighting styles of elsewhere.
Which is where you come from, I presume.
I pursue hand-to-hand and unarmored self-defense, because what you don't have, you cannot lose. I also train with the blunt weapons called staffs, because even the poorest peasant can own a staff.
Interesting. All right, well, let's talk to this guy, see if he has any more training for us.
Well, hello then.
He's got a mix of armor
Pleasure
just
to
like
meet
us. You here for orders or advancement, warder? Or was there something else you wanted? Orders? Yes, there's a bounty on a marauder named Gamra Silni. He's a marauder operating out of the stronghold of Mandaran. Him and his marauders have been causing trouble for merchants traveling up the inner sea, so the Order of Firewatch has hired us to take care of it. I've marked Mandaran on your map. Go there and kill Silni. Okay, thank you for that. Where is it exactly? Oh my gosh, it's quite the journey. It is quite the journey. Well, I don't know that we're gonna do that right this instant. What we will do is go ahead and check in at the Imperial Legion. See what they have for us. Maybe we should check in with the Imperial Cult, see if we can get some errands there. Maybe, I don't know. Consider it. But Imperial Legion, for sure. So damn close to a level up. All right. Let's head on in here. Hello there. Are you ready for further orders, champion? Yes. I need you to collect a shipment of contraband. This sounds awfully familiar. Oarsman alias Flagius is supposed to yield some of the contraband the Saber of the Straits has confiscated. This time we're due 3 bottles of skooma and 6 samples of moon sugar. Take these drakes and talk to him. Usually we pay him 1,000 gold for the contraband, but I'd like you to negotiate a bit. Yeah, because I'm really good at that. See if you can't get him down to 500. I'll make it worth your while. Now get going. Who is the Saber of the Straits? It's down on the docks. The great big naval vessel with the red emblem of the Navy on the sails. You can't miss it. Okay, so it's a ship.
How dare you show your face?
He really doesn't like me. All right, well, let's talk to... Shit, what was his name? Darnell. One of the... It feels like such a stereotypical name, I don't know. Yeah, let's talk to Darnell and see what he has to say about this, because this feels fishy to me as well. All right. Hey, Darnell.
What brings you here, friend?
He loves me. All right. Yeah, there's more weird stuff that he's asking me to do. This time there's a whole shipment of contraband. I'm sure it's as obvious to you that as it is to me that this deal with that Vicious has with the oarsmen is totally illegal. See if you can't rat him out to the captain Garius Rulo on the ship. If you do that, the whole deal will be spoiled and Vicious can't get his skooma. Why is Vicious asking me to get him skooma? Like, this is... why? I'm going to let you in on something people outside the garrison don't really know. The soldiers around here have this skooma racket, see? They're the law, so it's very easy for them to get skooma into the city. Then they sell it to local dealers and line their pockets with the gold. It's a disgrace, frankly, and if you can throw a wrench in it, I'd be grateful. I would love to, quite frankly. So we will. All right. Let's go ahead and...
Go ahead, stranger.
Thanks. Let's go ahead and get on over there. So, it's got a big red emblem on it, and all we really need to do is report this matter to the captain of the ship and let him know what's going on. That's probably it, right?
Today and tomorrow, good luck.
It's the biggest ship here, so...
Your bidding, agent?
Yeah, there's a red emblem on it. It's got to be it.
Doggone me, I didn't do it.
Okay.
Watch your step.
All right. Let's see here. You are definitely not the
What's your
captain.
story?
Banfred. Yeah, I can't talk to him about it, so he's definitely not the captain. All right, TM, Saber of the Straits, cabin. This is probably it. Ooh, look at his outfit. Wow. Fancy. Garius Rulo. I don't know you. What do you want? Well, I have to report a shipment of contraband on your, well, ship. What's this about contraband? Alias Flagius is selling confiscated contraband to the Dustmoth Legion. What? That little fetcher. I knew he wasn't losing all the skooma. Thanks for tipping me off, Railaf Iceblade. I'll have him expelled immediately. Perfect.
Yes?
All right, I told the captain of the Saber of the Straits that Alias Flagius was selling the ship's contraband to the Dustmoth garrison. He was enraged and swore that he would be punished. All right, I should probably return to Darnell. Have a chat with him. Hey, Darnell. All right. I reported the shipment of contraband, and it seems to, and the situation seems to be resolved. Good going, Railaf Iceblade. You did the right thing. Talk with me after you report to Vicious. I'll have something for you. All right, sounds good. Anything new to say about Vicious? No, nothing new.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
You're honorable. That's what you just did to deserve it. All right, let's report back to what's his face.
Robe makes me look like a hound.
Super interested to see how he reacts. Okay, here we go.
How dare you show your
Yeah,
face?
he really doesn't like us. I wonder why. Get some fatigue back. All right. Do you have the shipment of contraband I need, champion? You got the contraband? Alias Flagius has been expelled from the Navy for selling the vessel's captured contraband. Oh, is that right? Suppose that's that. We're taking my money back then. Can't pay you for this, of course. I've got more orders for you when you're ready. Let me go talk to Darnell, actually. I'm sure he has more. Yeah. I think, let's talk to Darnell. Hopefully Darnell has some kind of plan to take care of Vicious and the commander here. Because this is just unacceptable. All this corruption.
What's this about?
Let's see what we can do about it. Hopefully there's something we can do about it. I honestly don't know. I'm going into this blind, so. All right, Darnell. Hey there. All right, so you said you had something for me. Orders. No, that's not it. Good going, Railaf Iceblade. You did the right thing. Here, take this. A book from back home. I think you'd be interested. Redgar's History and Heroes has been added to your inventory. Oh, interesting.
So what's this about?
Okay, I thought like maybe he'd have a task for us. That's okay. Okay, yeah, we'll give it a read at the end. But first, let's go ahead and talk to Vicious for more orders, because I'm sure that he's up to more messed up things.
What's this about?
He's been having surprisingly even reactions to what's going on to these events, right? to his one agent dying and drinking all the skooma, to this guy being arrested or being expelled for selling contraband. He's having surprisingly even reactions to all these things. I'm wondering if maybe he knows what we're up to, and maybe he's gonna try to find a way to get rid of us soon. Wouldn't surprise me, but let's talk to him.
How dare you show your face?
I need you to collect fines from the populace. Oh, come on. Several citizens of Firewatch have outstanding fines they need to pay. Fine Jamar Camus, who owes 500 gold for slander. Cool Tay, who owes 50 gold for trespassing. And Full Star the Whaletooth, who owes 200 gold for disturbing the peace. If the citizens cannot pay and you have to jail or kill them, then take whatever belongings they have and sell them. That should cover the fines and more. Okay. My bet is that these are actually poor citizens. That's my first thing, that we're basically shaking them down. That's my guess. And that they've probably done something to piss him off or the commander off personally. Okay, well, let's get some more information. You can find Janar Camus laying around at the Howling Noose. It's in Uriel's quarter. Cool Tay. He's usually wandering around in Uriel's quarter. That's the side of the town with all the thatched roof houses packed together against the southern wall. You can't miss it. Let me guess. Full Star is also in Uriel's quarter, right? Yup. His house is in Uriel's quarter. That's the shabby side of town with the thatched roof shacks. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I was right. They are all poor citizens. And most likely their only crime is being poor. And possibly questioning the corruption that's going on here. That's my guess. So let's go ahead and talk to Daryl. And let him know what's going on. We'll probably deal with it next time. Kind of coming up on our limit here, but definitely want to let him know. What's up? Okay. Darnell.
So what's this about?
All right. Well, guess what he's having me do now? I don't think you should collect these fines. These people haven't done anything wrong. At least not enough to die or go to prison. Vicious just wants some extra coin. Yeah, that's what I figured. If you paid the fines yourself, the people of Firewatch would be grateful, as would I. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards doing. Let's see here. How much in total is it? Let's see here. So 500, 550, 750. Oh yeah, we can easily cover that. Yeah, we got enough to cover that. We'll do that next time, though. I think that's enough back and forth for now. Let's go ahead and go to the inn, the tavern here, and we'll settle down and do some reading. We'll have some time off. I think that's a good idea. It's a nice tavern, actually. You know what? Let's go ahead and take off our armor, since we're in a nice little tavern. Yeah, it's very nice here. Very cool. Oh, nice sword. Ramanjas.
Sweet moon sugar.
Welcome to the Queen's Cutlass, Northern Crusader. The finest inn in Firewatch. I have good food and drinks on offer and beds. How can I serve you? Well, something to drink would be nice. Well, we do have Flint. I guess we could just drink that, right? Anything cheap? The answer is no. Oh, he's got sweet wine. That's cheap. Sure, we'll take some sweet wine. Come on, let's bring that down a little bit. Mercantile increase to 10. Cool. Why not? What a fucky level this is. All right. Let's go ahead and, quote, have a seat. Actually, let's ask about rumors.
There is much to learn.
Any rumors? Area of Wusinia seems worried about Polius Tertius. He's fallen into some bad habits recently, or so I've heard. Area of Wusinia? I don't know who that is. Hello there. Game of 36? Not right now. Wow, he's got a lot to say. He's got a lot to say. Holy crap. Wow. Any rumors? He must be a scout. Daria Vusinia. We're gonna have to talk to her about that, because that sounds interesting. Daria Vusinia. Are you Daria Vusinia? You are not. All right, we'll have to find her next time. But let's go ahead and pull up a seat here at the bar. Have a drink of sweet wine. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Delicious. And we'll do some reading to close things out. Redguard's History and Heroes. Our long blade increases 64 with this book. Very nice. How long is this? Oh my god, it's a read. Okay, well, we'll read what we can. Gotta take a sip of coffee before I start. All right, this book is by Destry Melarg. Frandar Hunding was born in 2356 in the Old Way of Reckoning, in our beloved deserts of the Old Land. The traditional rule of emperors had been overthrown in 2012, and although each successive emperor remained the figurehead of the empire, his powers were very much reduced. Since that time, our people saw 300 years of almost continuous civil war between the provincial lords, warrior monks and brigands, all fighting each other for land and power. Our people once were artisans, poets, and scholars, but the ever-evolving strife made the way of the sword inevitable. The song of the blade through the air, through flesh and bone, its ring against armor, an answer to our prayers. In the time of Lord Frandar, the first warrior prince, lords called Yokeda built huge stone castles to protect themselves and their lands, and castle towns outside the walls began to grow up. In 2245, however, Mansell Cessnit came to the fore. He became the Elden Yokeda, or military dictator, and for 8 years succeeded in gaining control of almost the whole empire. When Cessnit was assassinated in 2253, a commoner took over the government. Randik Torn continued the work of unifying the empire, which Cessnit had begun, ruthlessly putting down any traces of insurrection. He revived the old gulf between the warriors, the sword singers, and the commoners by introducing restrictions on the wearing of swords. Torn's sword hunt, as it was known, meant that only the singers were allowed to wear swords, which distinguished them from the rest of the population. Which this is a parallel to something that happened in Japan, where only the nobility were allowed to wear swords. Only samurai were allowed to wear swords. No, I think nobles and samurai, something like that. But yeah, definitely a parallel with Japanese culture there, which is super interesting about Redguard culture. Even though they aesthetically they pull from Africa and the Middle East, culturally they're very much like the inspiration comes from feudal Japan. Super cool, very nice mix of cultures. Although Torn did much to settle the empire into its pre-strife ways, by the time of his death in 2373, internal disturbances still had not been completely eliminated. Upon his death, civil war broke out in earnest, war that made the prior 300-year turmoil pale in comparison. It was in this period that Frandar Hunding grew up. Hunding belonged to the sword singers. This element of empire society grew from the desert artisans and was initially recruited from the young sons and daughters of the high families. They built the first temple to the unknown gods of war and built a training hall, the Hall of the Virtues of War. Within a few generations, the way of the sword, the song of the blade, had become their life. The people of the blade kept their poetry and artisanship in building beautiful swords woven with magic and powers from the unknown gods. The greatest among them became known as Ansei, or Saints of the Sword. Each of these began their own training schools, teaching their individuals way of the sword. Those Ansei of the highest virtue wandered the countryside, engaging in battle, righting wrongs, and seeking to end the strife. To sum it up, Hunding was a sword singer, a master Ansei at a time when the peak of the strife was reborn out of the chaos of Torn's death. Many singers put up their swords and became artisans, for the pull of the artisan heritage was strong. But others, like Hunding, pursued the ideal of the warrior, searching for enlightenment through the perilous paths of the sword. Duels of revenge and tests of skill were commonplace, and fencing schools multiplied. Frandar do Hunding Hal Ansei no Shira, or as he is commonly known, Frandar Hunding, Was born in the far desert marches in the province of the High Desert, Hunding. No, wait, High Desert, period. Hunding is the name of the High Desert region near where he was born. No Shira means noble person or person of noble birth, and Hel Ansei is his title of sword sainthood. Hunding's ancestors reached back to the beginning of recorded time in the High Desert and were artisans and mystics. His grandfather was a retainer of the Elden Yokeda, Mansell Cessnit, and led many of the battles of unification prior to Cessnit's assassination. When he was 14, Hunding's father died in the one of many insurrections, and he was left to support his mother and 4 brothers. His prowess with the sword, however, made his life both difficult and easy. Easy in that his services became in great demand as a guardian and escort. Hard in that his reputation preceded him, and many awaited their turn to face him in battle and gain instant fame through his defeat. By the time Hunding was 30, he had fought and won more than 90 duels, killing all his opponents. He became virtually invincible with the sword, gaining such skill and mastery that he finally stopped using the real swords created through the artisanship of his people and began using the Sheihai, or Way of the Spirit sword. Alright. We'll do one more. All sword singers learn through their intense training and devotion to the gods of war and Way of the Sword, the forms of discipline that allow the creation of the Spirit Sword. This is a simple form of magic or mind mastery whereby an image of a sword is formed from pure thought. The sword singer forms the sword by concentrating, and it takes shape in his hand, usually a pale thing of light, misty and insubstantial, a thing of beauty perhaps, a symbol of devotion to the Way and the gods, but no weapon. However, those Ansei of the highest level and sensitivity and those with talent in magic can at times of stress form a spirit sword, the Sheihai, which is far more than light in air. It is an unstoppable weapon of great might, a weapon which can never be taken from the owner without also taking his mind. All right, we're going to stop there because this is a long read, and I'm on a bit of a schedule today, so we'll finish reading that book next time. For now, though, that'll do it. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this episode brought you a little bit of joy. Now, please go ahead and spread that joy around if you can. All right, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.